good question. Are people born wicked, or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? After all, the Wicked Witch had a childhood. She had a father, who, by the way, had been appointed governor of Munchkinland.
I'm off to the assembly, dear.
And she had a mother, as so many do.
How I hate to go and leave you lonely.
That's all right, it's only just one night.
But know that you're here in my heart while I'm out of your sight.
And like every family, they had their secrets.
Have another drink, my dark-eyed beauty. I've got one more night left here in town. So have another drink of green elixir, and we'll have ourselves a little mixer. Have another little swallow, little lady, and follow me down.
And one thing led to another, as it so often does. But from the moment the witch was born, she was, well, different.
It's coming.
Now!
The baby's coming.
Oh, and how?
I see a nose.
I see a curl. It's a healthy, perfect, lovely little... Oh, sweetheart! Oh!
How can it be?
What does it mean?
It's uncanny.
It's obscene! Like a froggy, ferny cabbage, the baby is unnaturally green. Take it away. Take it away!
And so, it couldn't have been easy.
Hello, we're going to get started. If we could get the national anthem singers to come up. And if we could get everybody to please stand for the national anthem, remove headgear. There's flags. Flags up there and a flag up here. So I'd like to thank Addison Darden, Evelyn Embry, Lola Hanson, Paige Nelson, Lula Simpson, and Gabrielle Weller for singing the national anthem for us. Well done. I am Brant Bowen. I'm the proud principal at Teelan Middle School. This has been my first year here as the principal, and I just want to kind of go back to the beginning here, and I'm speaking to 8th graders here. Remember at the beginning of the year, I shared a story from my life, right? I lost a son to cancer just over 4 years ago, and I ended up giving you guys this, never give up sticker. And what I want parents to know about you guys is that I believe that you are that kind of a group that never gives up. There have been plenty of challenges. There have been plenty of social issues. There have been bad choices and great choices as this year has gone on. But ultimately, what I love is that when I get to work with you guys, parents, when I get to work with your students, they really do have that never give up spirit. So first off, I want to start with that. Thank you so much for sharing your students with us. It's been good to get to know you. I wish I had more years, but you really do need to go to high school. Okay. We want to acknowledge Dr. Reese Everett from the school district here with us. We appreciate him being here. A lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes on to support schools in our district, and he does a great job of it. We will get started with a student speaker, Carly Lane.
My brother once told me, don't let your grades make you think that you are dumb, because I know those aren't the things that make you smart. I took this to heart and decided that his advice was true. I have proved in many different ways that I am smart, but sometimes that's just not how it goes with grades. It can get a person like me down when they see that they have bad grades and things, especially when I'm trying to turn things in, but it just becomes too much. My brother helped me understand that it's okay to struggle in classes if you're truly trying to better yourself. Other times, I can get caught up in life and just give up once I see those grades. That's okay, because that doesn't make you dumb or stupid. It just means that you need a little help, and teachers can do that. You don't even need to talk to them directly. I can always write a note and let them read it in front of me, or I can send emails and then further discuss it. Those are all tools I use, but there are other things that I would recommend for other people too. One thing I would say to some other people for advice is to never give up. Even if you have an F in that class, you were meant to be in that class, advanced or not. Even if you were just being lazy, sometimes you need those days for yourself to catch up later. Sometimes you have other things going on too, so just take a break and relax for a second. If your grades make you feel like you are dumb, then take a second, because when you are upset, you write or do things that are rushed, and it does not equate to what you can usually do. This is why most of my school life has been based off the motto of don't let your grades make you think you are dumb, because I know those aren't the things that make you smart. I also know that they should not affect the rest of our years. Thank you.
Thank you, Carly. All right, there's going to be some lists read off today. I wish we had time to bring everyone up individually and give them a big congratulations, round of applause. It would take us all day probably, because your kids are amazing. What we do have, so this next group of students are called the top 10%, and we're talking about the top 10% of 8th grade students who achieved high academics, consistently demonstrating strong performance in their coursework. They've been dedicated to learning, ability to manage time effectively, and the overall commitment to academic excellence. They've already received their medals, but I want to take a few moments and recognize these students. So as your name is called, please stand, stay standing, and if we can wait till the end to give our applause, that would be amazing. Here we go. Reagan Barnes, Britta Buchanan, Savannah Gutierrez, Lola Hanson, Owen Harris, Aubrey Heislip, Blake Jimenez, McKenna Littlechief, Archer Mrozik, Mihaela Myers, Jackson Nagel, Alvaro Narino, Paige Nelson, Thomas O'Malley, Julie Rigo, Francis Rose, Lexi Rigacheski, Taylor Stivers. All of these students are in that top 10%. Let's give them a round of applause. Well done. You may be seated.
I am honored to recognize those students that are receiving the President's Award of Academic Excellence. Please stand and remain standing, and our guests, if we can just wait until the end to applaud these wonderful students. Reagan Barnes, Britta Buchanan, Hope Chaiko, Ellie Galloway, Savannah Gutierrez, Owen Harris, Nicholas Ingalls, Presley Kern, Aliath Link, Mihaela Mylers, Alvaro Narino, Thomas O'Malley, Lexi Rykacheski, Phoebe Berenger, Dylan Kavira, Justin Delish, Caden Guidry, Lola Hanson, Aubrey Heislip, Blake Jimenez, Grace Larson, Archer Morozic, Jackson Nagel, Valentino Oliver, Francis Rose, and Taylor Stivers. Congratulations.
All right, the next award is actually one that the Kiwanis Club presents, and the person that was trying to come was not able to come, so we're presenting that on behalf of the Kiwanis Club. It says, the Kiwanis Club in Palmer is pleased to continue its long-standing tradition of awarding 2 outstanding 8th grade students at Teelan Middle. Students are chosen by the faculty and administration based on service, leadership, scholarship, and citizenship. These 2 students have been selected by the staff at Teelan Middle School for the Kiwanis Outstanding Citizen Award of 2025. This award is based upon observing your helpful attitude, your cooperation, and your success in working with both students and adults to make Teelan better than ever while serving the school and community. We're honored to present them with these certificates and $50 cash. If we could have Owen Harris and Britta Buchanan come up. We will next hear from our second student speaker, Savannah Gutierrez.
You have to be odd to be number one. This quote by Dr. Seuss has recently helped me understand how important individuality is. We, the class of 2029, are in our youth. We will only be this age once, so why try to be someone that you're not? Be yourself, make the most of everything, and take advantage of opportunities presented. Someone will always be prettier, someone will always be smarter, and someone will always be younger, but they will never be you, said Kanye West. Soon enough, you'll be graduating, trying to absorb the last months of memories with your friends, and probably not knowing what you're going to do after graduation. So make the most of every moment. You shouldn't dwell on the past or fill your life with regret. Although there are many events we wish wouldn't have occurred, they did, and the only thing we can do now is learn from those experiences. Instead of stressing out about the past, we should focus on the present and how we can grow to be better for the future. I've made plenty of mistakes along the way and do try to get it right the first time, but sometimes fail in doing so. And that's okay because nobody is perfect and everyone makes mistakes. What matters is that you don't give up and you always do your best to make yourself and those around you better. As we near the end of our 8th grade year, most will part ways, but some will keep in contact. And what I ask of all you is that we remember the wonderful people that we've met throughout middle school and the laughs that we have shared. I arrived at TMS during my 7th grade year towards the end of September, and I remember clearly the first time I saw this school. I remember thinking to myself that I really wanted to go here, and it had looked beautiful and huge compared to other schools I had attended, and it was very welcoming as well. Although some people who go here might disagree with my comments, I feel fortunate to have been given the chance to attend this great school. It did take me a while to get used to find my way around this large school, getting used to the classes, and even having to get used to the local community. I still call it Cars Safeway because that's how I'll always remember it. I've come to really like the school, and I've made many wonderful friends along the way. On the last day of school, some people will be super excited and some gloomy to leave. Although I am happy the year is over, mainly because summer is around the corner, I'm sad to part ways with friends that have made an impact on my life and whom I will always remember the laughs shared. Dr. Seuss once said, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." We've come a long way and have accomplished many things, and I challenge you all to take risks, but be your own individual and live every moment to the fullest. Because before we know it, we'll be turning our tassels and throwing our caps up. I wish everyone luck in their journey in the years ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Savannah. We'll now hear from our choir, led by Mr. Robeson. They'll sing Hero by Pink Zebra. Well done. It's always fun to watch a Robeson performance with his choir and band. All right, next we have the President's Award for Academic Achievement. This award recognizes students that show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects, but do not meet the criteria for the Educational Excellence Award. But you're doing great. So these students they've met the following requirements. They have a grade point average of 3.5 or higher, or a map that puts them in the 90th percentile or higher. So please, these students have their certificates. We're gonna recognize them though, so same, if we can wait till the names are called, we'll give them a big round of applause. Jocelyn Arnott, Lucas Baker, Rockford Beislein, Logan Bell, Geneva Bennis, Braxton Billingsley, Lucas Bishop, Maya Boger, Isabel Bolander, Brooklyn Bullock, David Berlichenko, Madison Carr, Phoenix Castro. Is it David Castro? Okay, thank you. David Castro, Paul Corneliuson, Evelette Embry, Braylon Farrell, Logan Garvin, Skylie Gingrich, Aiden Houdan, David Jackson, Samuel Johnson, Ella Lang, Daniel Levko, McKenna Littlechief, Lola Lundgren, Jocelyn Lyon, Cash Mahoney, Stella Maldonado Calderon, Hadrian Milner, Paige Nelson, Jesse Overpeck, Blake Potter, Julie Rigo, Morgan Schoon, Caden Sherban, Quinn Sigmund, Lula Simpson, Tyler Stevens Dombrowski, Alexander Tucker, Tegan Waterhouse, Xavier Weeks, Gabrielle Weller, Blake Willis, Joshua Wood, and Aaliyah Yang. So well done, students. Now of our third and final student speaker, Francis Rose.
My dad always says change is constant. Sometimes we make change and sometimes it happens to us. The transition from middle school to high school, also known as the transition from a kid to a real person in this world, is inevitable for everybody. No matter how much you dread it, all of us are going to keep getting older. We can't be the same our entire lives because it's what we're familiar with. Yes, it would be easier, and yes, it feels safe. But rejecting change means that you're only holding yourself back. I know many people are excited for the last day of school, and many are bitter about leaving what they've known for the last 3 years. Except worrying about what high school is going to change for us is only causing us to miss the moments that make high school great. Our perception of this change is the only thing that truly matters. I remember being at my 5th grade promotion, absolutely terrified for the start of middle school. It never would have occurred to my 10-year-old self that I would be making this speech, still very terrified about going to a new school. Except when I started my first year at Teeland, I realized this new life really wasn't going to be that bad. My only regret standing here, 3 years later, is not enjoying those experiences when they were right in front of me. I was never aware enough to truly look around and understand how monumental my time here was. I've met amazing people here, even in the last 8 months. The concepts I've learned aren't just on an educational standard. I've learned about myself, my faults, and who I want to be. Even when I'm a senior in college, I'll still remember the memories I made at Teeland, the moments that define my middle school experience. There were ups and downs, yeah, but that's just life. And yes, many things are out of your control. But my most important advice to you today is to be present. One of my favorite musicians, David Bowie, once said, "Make the best of every moment." We're not evolving. We're not going anywhere. The people that you've met, the experiences that you've had here, they won't ever leave you. High school is just a new place. And if you let your premonitions control you, you let the best opportunities escape. We can't prevent this change, but we can make the most of it. Take risks. Talk to new people, join a new sport, write a new song. Don't miss out on these chances because of fear. We've all done this before, even if it doesn't feel like it. Now, I know most adults say high school is going to be the best 4 years of your life. And how am I supposed to prove them wrong? I wouldn't know. All I know is going to Teeland is a choice I will never regret. This school has helped me learn that change is not always a bad thing. Yes, it'll never be easy, and the struggles will be different for every person. But if you find time to slow down for a second and not try and rush what you're scared of, this change will be entirely unforgettable. Thank you.
The following students are being recognized for excellence in art and technology. When you hear your name, please come forward. Charles Ferris Art Award. Lyndon Ott, also for art. And Isabel Bolander for art. For excellence in home economics, Lexi Rykaczewski. For excellence in computer science, Braxton Billingsley and Phoebe Berenger. For excellence in STEM, Oleg Belitsky and Aliath Link. Mr. Robeson, would you like to present?
All right, that's okay. We're going to punt just a little bit. I did want to take a second and congratulate a few musical and excellence students that I chose this year. If I could please have the following people stand up. Evelette, where are you at, Embry? Evelette. Lula Simpson. Oh. Yep, those are the ones. Just kidding. Come on up here, you guys. I found them. Oh, it's all of them right here. All the ones you just read, yeah. And last but not least, Addison Darden, please come on up. These were 3 choir students. These guys gave me extra gray hair this year, so I want to make sure they got a reward for that. Thanks, you guys. And then for band, I had a couple of students that I wanted to just recognize that have just done an outstanding job this year. Jocelyn Lyon, if you'd come on up, Ellie Galloway, and Lola Lundgren. Would you 3 come on up, please? Thank you. Oh. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
You can stay up here, Mr. Robeson. So I need Phoenix, Adriana, and Haley. Come on up.
Eric Robeson is widely regarded as one of the best band and choir teachers known, not only for his musical experience, but also for his ability to inspire and uplifting every student and he teaches. His passion for music is infectious, creating an environment where students feel motivated to push their limits and both as musicians and individuals grow.
Mr. Robeson goes beyond teaching notes and rhythms. He instantly confidence, discipline, and a loving for the arts that stay with the students long after they leave his classroom.
His dedication and encouragement have made a lasting impact on our countless young lives, earning him an admiration and respect for his entire school community.
So that was an unplanned part of our program, but they did a good job of getting Mr. Robeson to retire. Good job, guys. No, Mr. Robeson's moving on to other good and amazing things, and we wish him the best of luck. All right, next set.
The following students are being recognized for Strive. Our school mission statement at Thielen is to strive for excellence, service, tolerance, responsibility, integrity, vision, and effort. These are things that we strive to see daily. Each year, staff nominates students believed to best reflect these ideas. I am proud to present the following students for these Strive Awards. This student goes above and beyond assisting others. He actively helps others or does work for others whenever possible. He is reliable, responsible, and positive when interacting with others. We would like to recognize Rockford Baseline for his excellence in service. Next is a student that accepts people for who they are. He has the willingness to understand the difference of opinion or belief and the ability to respect it, even if he does not necessarily agree with it. We would like to recognize Charles Powell for his excellence in tolerance. We accept this award on his behalf. This student takes the initiative without being prompted. She is conscious of how her own personal choices affect others, ourselves, and our school. She is dependable, organized, punctual, and is always accountable for her words and her actions. We would like to recognize Quinn Sigmund for her excellence and responsibility. Now we have a student that behaves with honesty, trust, respect, and courage. He knows the difference between right and wrong and chooses to do the right thing, even in difficult circumstances. We would like to recognize Alvaro Norino for his excellence and integrity. This student has a reputation as a model student. She meets her goals for personal success daily and encourages other students to do the same. We would like to recognize Lola Hansen for her excellence in vision. Next is our student who aims to be a responsible and hardworking student. He tries his best on academic tasks, pays attention, and asks for help when needed. We would like to recognize Blake Jimenez for his excellence and effort. For our overall Thielen Titan Award, we have the following students that we believe have demonstrated all of the traits in our mission statement. They are always positive in servicing others who may need assistance. They demonstrate tolerance and respect for others who may have different beliefs or opinions. In addition, they are responsible for their actions and understand the consequences of their actions. They believe honesty and respect with integrity, and they have the vision of success for future endeavors. We would like to recognize Paige Nelson as the overall Thielen Titan for the school year of 2024-2025.
All right, moving on to the long list of names. Here we're going to recognize every 8th grader that's here. We're getting ready to move on to high school. Parents, I explained this earlier, I usually don't call your kids by their last name, so if I butcher last names or mispronounce, we're sorry. We usually just call them by their first name here. So we will do our best here, but we will get started. So as your names are called, stand up. Again, if you could wait till we're done. We have 186 students to recognize. Here we go. Rebecca Abramson, Barbara Addington, Emma Ahern, Jocelyn Arnott, Oleg Belitsky, Reagan Barnes, Connor Beatrice, Isabel Beatrice, Phoebe Behringer, Rockford Beislein, Logan Bell, Enoch Bell Whidbey Jr., Gabriel Benici, Geneva Bennis, Peyton Benoit, Ella Berg, Braxton Bellingsley, Lucas Bishop, Aiden Boardman, Maya Boger, Isabel Bolander, Archer Bowman, Rowan Brendel, Lily Bressler, Hunter Brown, Britta Buchanan, Brooklyn Bullock, David Berlichenko, Isabella Bush, Bain Buzzard, Dylan Carr, Madison Carr, David Castro, Phoenix Castro, Dylan Kavira, Daniel Chegernoff, Hope Chaiko, Ethan Colvin, Julius Congdon, Paul Corneliuson, Cecilia Crocker, Olivia Crockett, Tyler Cummings, Justin Delich, Addison Darden, Blake Debates, McKenna Doctolero, Penny Eakins, Evelyn Embry, Cortez Evan, Sid Evan, Trent Farnsworth, Braylon Farrell, Charles Ferris, Coleman Fimple, McKinley Fisher, Jace Foley, Ellie Galloway, Logan Garvin, Kenley Gatton, Dakota Gilder, Skyly Gingrich, Nadia Glass, Chance Goodwin, Cadence Grant Wallen, Madeline Green, Caden Gidry, Caden Gum, Savannah Gutierrez, Riley Hagdorn, Lexi Hansen, Lola Hansen, Maddox Harden, Charlie Harp, Owen Harris, LaRae Hill, Derek Hodgson, Silas Holland, Aiden Hudon, Aubrey Heislip, Nicholas Ingalls, Thomas Ivy, David Jackson, Blake Jimenez, Samuel Johnson, Dalton Jones, Cash Carr, Anthony Kelly, Aiden Kennedy, Presley Kern, Ella Kingray, Isabella Koch. And continuing.
Carly Lane, Ella Lang, Grace Larson, Austin LaRue, Silas Levitt, Daniel Levko, Aliath Link, McKenna Littlechief, Jerrison Livingston, Peyton Livingston, Lola Lundgren, Jocelyn Lyon, Ella Magnuson, Cash Mahoney, Brinley Madel, Stella Monado Calderon, Zaylee Sky Mansfield, Carter Marshall, Tyrell Martin, Brooklyn McCown, Callie Meehan, Dee Miller, Rylan Miller, Hadrian Milner, Caleb Mitchell, Olivia Mitchell, William Morris, Zariah Morris, Archer Morozic, Mahala Mylers, Jackson Nagel, Alvaro Nerino, Paige Nelson, Paxton Nordstrom, Ace Nyland, Cheyenne O'Connor, Valentino Oliver, Austin Omaha Mock, Thomas O'Malley, Destiny O'Neill, Noah Ortiz, Lyndon Ott, Jesse Overpeck, Hallie Owen, Mehalani Pike, Claire Parker, Pauline Patterson, Braden Phillips, Annabeth Porter, Blake Potter, Aurora Pringle, Riley Rollerson Shaw, Julie Rigo, Corin Rain, Mackenzie Ritchie, Adriana Reeder, Emmett Rotman, Francis Rose, Peyton Rowe, Lexi Rykachaski, Maverick Sams, Elam Schluter, August Schmidling, Brooklyn Schoenheit, Morgan Schoon, Caden Sherban, Quinn Sigmund, Lula Simpson, Dennis Saninko, Landon Spencer, Adeline Stapleton, Aurora Steris, Jeffrey Stender, Tyler Stevens Dombronsky, Taylor Stivers, M. Stokesbury, Tucker Taborski, Haley Thomas, Sadie Torwick, Trinity Truitt, Alexander Tucker, David Tritchell, Triton Vanoy, Macy Vincent, Tegan Waterhouse, Xavier Weeks, Gabby Weller, Alyssa Wells, McKenty Wells, Grayson West, Jaron Williams, Blake Willis, Joshua Wood, Aurora Wigglesworth, Landon Wright, and Aaliyah Yang.
Eighth graders, why don't you turn around and face your parents? There we go. Now let's give them a big round of applause. All right. Eighth graders, you can sit down. Hey, we just want to recognize that you're just getting ready to be done with eighth grade. I'm just going to share just a couple things, okay? And this is, again, if I could have you each come into my office and do like an exit, I would have a chat with each of you. But I want you to think about just a couple things. One, as you move on to high school, don't let the little social things bother you, okay? And what I mean by that is let's not focus on ourselves and worry about ourselves so much as worrying about how we can help others. Okay, I've seen you guys do this here at Teelan. Like, this isn't a new concept. You guys do a pretty darn good job of supporting each other. But I want you to really do that as you move into high school. Don't compare yourselves to others. Okay, look at yourself and how you can improve a little bit each day. That's what I would ask you to do. Not worry about what other people have or don't have or how good they are or how the speeches that were given were perfect, really, if you listen to them. So don't compare yourself to others. Try and do your very best at whatever it is you choose to do. And even sometimes do your best at something you didn't choose to do. There's going to be classes you're like, I hate this class. And you're just like, you know what? But it's okay. I'm going to do my very best at it. It might not be the thing I'm ever going to focus on again, but just give it your very best. Okay? We got that? Don't compare yourselves to others. Do your very best. You guys are going to be awesome. Like, I really can't wait to see you guys in all the things you do. I will be at various sporting events in the high school. I go to lots. So if I see you there, I expect you to say hi. Okay, if I see you at activities or anywhere in the community, say hi. I want to know how you're doing. And it's just going to be awesome. And those who have siblings behind, we'll probably see you around. Okay, so we got years to come. All right, I appreciate you guys a ton. We're going to move on to the slideshow. Again, this is a great time to just celebrate as you see all these amazing pictures. Here we go. Take a little bit. No. Yeah.
This is it. You are leaving. I'm really, really happy that you're gonna go out the doors. You won't be coming back. In a good way. Okay. I have a bit of advice for all you 8th graders who are moving on and up. Summertime is a time that everybody's out and about and doing what they do, whatever teenagers do. What I'd like you to do is I'd like for you to pay attention to your surroundings. I can't say this enough, but it's serious. If you think it might be wrong, whatever you're about to do, chances are it is wrong. Don't do it. Just say, no, I'm cool.
All right, a few last things. Parents, if you're wanting to get a picture like next to the Titan display, you're welcome to do that. Students, we're going to dismiss you to lunch, which means you need to go out the small gym doors and take a seat on the grass out by the barbecue. Mr. Childs has directions for you. If you want to hand off your pamphlets to your parents before you do that, go for it. And congratulations, guys. Parents, if you're taking your kids home, please check them out at the office before you take them.